This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
"6:45 a.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Danushka Madhavala and read by Geethanjali Ramanayaka. The headlines. The water purification system in the north was inaugurated under the patronage of the Prime Minister. The President orders Bribery Commission to probe Sri Lankan links in Pandora Papers. Further investigations will be carried out by the CID in connection with the South Osa garlic scam. The health authorities say that the present number of coronavirus cases and the comparatively low number of deaths are not satisfactory. Plans are afoot to recommence regional international flight operations from the Ratmalana International Airport. A project has been initiated to provide high-speed internet connections to the entire country. Foreign news, historic go-ahead for the malaria vaccine to protect African children. Sports, Spain and Italy's 37-game unbeaten run to reach Nations League final. Local news in detail now. The water purification system in the north was inaugurated under the patronage of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday. This project will ease the water problem of the north. The Premier said this will solve the long-standing drinking water problem of the northern people. The project is supposed to convert the seawater into pure drinking water. Minister Douglas Devananda, Vasudeva Nanayakkara and many other officials have participated in this event. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has ordered the Bribery Commission to investigate the Sri Lankan links to Pandora Papers, one of the biggest leaks of financial documents that has shed light on the secret wealth and dealings of world leaders, politicians and billionaires. The Director General of the Bribery Commission has been instructed to submit a report on the matter within a month. Some 35 current and former leaders and more than 300 public officials were featured in the files from the offshore companies dubbed the Pandora Papers, released on Sunday. The investigation, led by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists, involved 600 journalists from 150 media outlets in 117 countries. Former Sri Lanka Minister Nirupama Rajapaksa's name was also mentioned in the Pandora Papers. The documents reveal that Nirupama Rajapaksa and her husband Nadeshan are the actual economic beneficiaries of an offshore company managed by a Singapore trust firm used to purchase luxury residences in London and Sydney, Australia. A suspect has been taken into custody by the CID in connection with the garlic scam at the South Osa outlet. Police media spokesman SSP Nihal Thalbdua said that the suspect will be produced to Valisara Magistrate Court today. Deputy Director General of Health Services, Consultant Dr. Hemantha Herath says that the present number of coronavirus cases and the comparatively low number of deaths are not satisfactory. He says that this situation should be further controlled and should not be increased. Addressing a media briefing held in Colombo yesterday, he urges the public to act responsibly and support the government to control the spread of the virus. This news comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
The Director General of the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, Chandrapala Liangay, says that SLBC will broadcast live commentaries and other topics related to T20 World Cup over SLBC's all main and regional channels. He mentioned this while attending the inauguration ceremony to launch the official promotional activities of SLBC as the official broadcaster of the tournament. The ceremony took place yesterday at the Kumaratunga studio of the corporation. Taking part on the occasion, former Sri Lanka cricketer Aravinda De Silva said that SLBC's cricket commentaries helped to improve his cricket. Former cricketer Brendan Kurupu and Deputy Chairman of Sri Lanka Cricket Ravin Wickramaratne attended the function. Live commentaries of the T20 World Cup will be broadcast over Vision FM of SLBC. The Ministry of Health reported that another 582 persons have tested positive for the novel coronavirus yesterday. This brings the total number of COVID-19 cases confirmed in the country thus far to 522,584. 31,116 infected patients are currently under home-based care and medical care at hospitals and treatment centres across the island. Meanwhile, total coronavirus recoveries has also risen to 478,326. And that was local news.
Just as love and freedom are important to a child, so too is knowledge. Encouraging their pursuit of knowledge is our most important responsibility as parents.
Sri Lanka Insurance Minimutu education plans ensure a secure future for your child with a higher education fund, comprehensive protection and a range of additional covers. Minimutu education plans for children who dare to dream. Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Vedha Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedha Mahatmya.
Plans are afoot to recommence regional international flight operations from the Ratmalani International Airport after more than 5 decades. The first international flight is scheduled to depart from the Ratmalani Airport to the Maldives in the middle of next month. Although the Ratmalani International Airport was opened in 1938, all international flights were switched to the Katunayake Bandaranaike International Airport in 1968. However, the present government has decided to develop the Ratmalani Airport as a regional international airport under the national policy framework of Vistas of Prosperity. Accordingly, Ratmalani Airport will be developed as regional international airport, mainly centered on flights to India and the Maldives.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedha Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
And now in Watch Light.
The validity period of driving licenses has been temporarily extended. The extraordinary gazette has been issued on the 29th of last month. Accordingly, the validity period of driving licenses, which expired on the 30th of last month, has been extended by 12 months. The validity period of driving licenses, which will expire on the 31st of March next year, has been extended by 6 months. And that was Watchlight.
World News.
In the headlines, historic go-ahead for malaria vaccine to protect African children. The UK court says Dubai rule had hacked ex-wife Princess Haya's phone. Kylie Minogue confirms she is moving back to Australia. World news in detail now. Children across much of Africa are to be vaccinated against malaria in a historic moment in the fight against the deadly disease. Malaria has been one of the biggest scourges on humanity for millennia and most kills babies and infants. Having a vaccine after more than a century of trying is among medicine's greatest achievements. The vaccine called RTSS was proven effective 6 years ago. Now, after success of pilot immunization programs in Ghana, Kenya and Malawi, the World Health Organization says the vaccine should be rolled out across the sub-Saharan Africa and in other regions with moderate to high malaria transmission. The High Court has found that the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, interfered with British justice by ordering the hacking of the phone of his ex-wife, Princess Haya of Jordan. The phone of her solicitors, Baroness Fiona Shackleton, QC, and Nick Manners were also targeted during their divorce custody case, according to the court. Princess Haya and the discovery had made her feel haunted and hunted. Sheikh Mohammed denied any knowledge of the hacking. He said the court's findings were based on evidence that was not disclosed to him and that they were made in a manner which was unfair. Singer Kylie Minogue has confirmed she is moving back to Australia after 30 years of living in the UK. She told BBC Radio she couldn't believe the public reaction to the news. But Minogue said she will always want to regularly visit the UK after she moves back to the country of her birth. The 53-year-old said she does not think too much will change after her move. She will come back often. Back to the headlines of the world news. Historic go-ahead for malaria vaccine to protect African children. The UK court says Dubai ruler had hacked ex-wife Princess Haya's phone. Kylie Minogue confirmed she is moving back to Australia. And that ends world news.
And now in development news.
Co-Cabinet spokesman, Mass Media Minister Dallas Alhapperma said the Cabinet of Ministers approved the resolution forwarded by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa in his capacity as the Minister of Technology to expand the communication to the Village project introduced to provide high-speed internet connections to the entire country. Addressing the weekly Cabinet media briefing held yesterday at the Government Information Department, Minister Alhapperma said that a survey covering all the 14,000 Gram Mulidari divisions within 25 districts in the island was conducted under the project Communication to the Village by Sri Lanka Telecommunication Regulatory Commission in 2019 regarding the lack of high-speed internet connections.
Sports news.
Italy's world record 37-game unbeaten run came to an end as Spain beat them in an enthralling encounter at the San Siro to reach the Nations League final. Albeit in UEFA's secondary tournament, Spain got a measure of revenge for their Euro 2020 semi-final penalty shootout defeat by an eventual winners Italy at Wembley. Manchester City's Ferran Torres scored Spain's goal in Milan for 2. Mikel Oyarzabal crosses to send Luis Enrique's side to Sunday's final against Belgium or France. Italy were already second best and 1-0 down when captain Leonardo Bonucci was sent off for 2 bookings, the second for the elbow on Sergio Busquets. And that was sports news.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 gold sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners. From October 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022. Remit a minimum of $100 or an equivalent amount in any foreign currency through NSB U Trust for 6 months consecutively. Send more money and increase the chances of winning.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Uswata Confectionery Works, one of Sri Lanka's oldest confectionery manufacturers, recently launched Asia's first ever multigrain nutritional cracker blended with the goodness of 9 grains. The manna cracker is an ideal alternative for a breakfast diet and is far healthier than regular biscuits and crackers. Best of all, it offers a host of health benefits while also being a tasty alternative to other crackers in the market. And that was Business News.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 gold sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners.
Economic News, courtesy of...
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibility. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
In economic news, the much-awaited and long overdue Lotus Tower is to begin commercializing its operations soon. The Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, which is overlooking the operations, shall further look to develop a modern water park and other tourist draws in the adjacent area. A land extent of 4 acres, 3 roads and 24.47 perches are to be vested with the RCSL for this purpose. The Cabinet made these decisions on October 5th and has also taken several other key decisions to prioritize the growth of the IT sector. Decisions have been made to bring about strategic development project status to a firm with a global presence in the IT sector. And that was economic news.
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
Weather report.
A few showers will occur in the western Sabrakamu and central provinces and in the Galle and Mathura districts. Showers or thunder showers may occur at a few places in the eastern, Uva and northern provinces during the afternoon or at night. General public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by temporary localized strong winds and lightning during thunder showers. And that was the weather report. To end this news broadcast, back to the headlines. The water purification system in the north was inaugurated under the patronage of the Prime Minister. The President orders Bribery Commission to probe Sri Lankan links in Pandora Papers. Further investigations will be carried out by the CID in connection with the Sathusa garlic scam. The health authorities say that the present number of coronavirus cases and the comparatively low number of deaths are not satisfactory. Plans are afoot to recommence regional international flight operations from the Ratnalani International Airport. A project has been initiated to provide high-speed internet connections to the entire country. Foreign news, historic go-ahead for the malaria vaccine to protect African children. Sports, Spain end Italy's 37-game unbeaten run to reach Nations League final. And with that, we end this news broadcast. You're with Radio Sri Lanka.